There we go. I apologize to anybody who's already joined in. I've been having some trouble starting streaming, but... Hi guys, my name is Fawkes1989. I have a YouTube channel called Sephiroth999. Feel free to check it out if you want. I'm going to be streaming Evil Genius tonight. I started a walkthrough, never got it finished. And so... here we are, trying to get it finished. Feel free to use the chat if you want. Alright, for any of you guys who haven't seen my walkthrough, which since there's only one other person in the room with me, that would be probably not. This is a game where you're an evil genius bent on taking over the world. Now, it's kind of like a dungeon crawler, so to speak, where except you're the one who's making the dungeon. And if you were watching my Let's Play, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure you weren't, you'll notice that my base is practically destroyed. What had happened was a very large amount of agents came by and pretty much destroyed my base. Right now I'm waiting on some construction to finish so that I will be able to start the construction of my base again. Luckily I did retain a good portion of my minions. Mostly construction workers and a couple guards, some scientists, lost all my valets. But it happens. It happens. I know my stream probably isn't the best quality. I'm sorry for that. It is one of my newest hobbies. This is only my second time streaming. Most of these guys here are all whining and complaining because they're trapped since there's no actual way. This is only a blueprint that doesn't actually exist. It's been a while since I played, so I'm going to go ahead and check my objectives. So I have to build a laboratory, which is built. I'm just still working on, again, the opening of my base built. The Codex of Knowledge can be stolen from a Siberian research lab. Analyze the Codex, and then combine it with a top-tier item of laboratory apparatus to unlock one of the 3 potential doomsday devices. So these are your 3 special things you may need the Doomsday device for. You have the environment chamber. I don't know what that one is. AI supercomputer. No, this is the AI supercomputer. Oh no, this one's the environment chamber. This one's called the greenhouse. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what the point of all these doors are. The reason for that is simple. The doors essentially work as a large series of mazes. Basically, I lock down these doors, and everybody's going to attempt to get in through only certain doors. Now, the agents like to pry open higher level doors. So any of the higher level ones, they're probably going to go for more often. Probably shut that alarm off now. So right now, I'm just going to go around and lock doors. Do that.
Intruder tagged for termination. Warning, burglary in progress. Kill tag issued.
I know it's not too much of an exciting game, but I really happen to like it, so. What have I done for special objectives? I only have the one, eh? It's done. Alrighty then.
Object has been ordered.
Like I said, to anybody watching, feel free to whine and complain if you don't like my, the way I'm doing things here. That's why there's a chat box.
Object purchase order confirmed. Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
Okay, well now that people can get in and out of my base again. Do I have... Yes, I have this room here. It's horribly damaged though.
Object has been ordered.
So as I said before, this is more of a dungeon crawler game. So the main point of it is basically to build your evil lair and then find a way to take over the world.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Do I have my nerve gas? Yes, I do. I'll need those for later.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
Alrighty then. What I need to do next is go out and capture a valet so I can have their use. Maid. I need you that. 2 workers. 10. And that is the mercenary scientist. And that's the Codex of Knowledge. My only problem is with the exception of scientists, I'm almost completely out of advanced minions. So I have to capture back all my advanced minions before I can start sending out people to do my more advanced stuff. Now, one thing you can do is you can steal loot, like this here. And then your minions will admire it, and they will gain, they will gain, stats. So, if you look at the circle of influence on this one increases, of course, loyalty, which is blue, and endurance, means they'll work longer. Okay, well that's up and built. I can start turning on my security systems again. So I use 1 to view outside.
Object has been ordered.
Do I have my zoom lens camera? Yes. Oop, I need to set you to 1.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And then all the cameras inside the building will count for 2. So that way, only certain people go running to certain places.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Gotta start turning on my cameras. Well, not you, I want to click on the desk. Well, that's good for now. There's construction workers there. Yes, they are. And go ahead and capture this maid.
Commencing mission.
Wait, why does it say failed? Well, when it cools down, I'll just do it again. I don't have a control room, do I? It looks like I lost my control room. No, it's not gonna work the way I want it to. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, where's time clock?
Object has been ordered.
I'm a huge sucker for
Room construction underway.
symmetry. I hate myself for it.
Room construction unpaused.
Oh, darn.
Object purchase order confirmed.
I can't fit a second one in, can I? No, I can't.
New room build order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Object purchase 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 order confirmed.
There we go. Just in time for them to start setting the dynamite.
Mission underway.
Must have accidentally double-clicked on a board of the mission. Must have been why I failed it. There's a civilian in my base. Oh, that's the freak. Okay, well, what do I need for this? Valets and spin doctors. That was the same. So I need workers first. I'm going to go ahead and send 10 workers there and get that spin doctor. So there's different kinds of minions. Your construction worker is your basic minion. It does all your basic menial tasks like constructing other rooms and furniture. Then you have guards, technicians, and valets, which are classed into military, scientific, and social minions. So the military minions are basically your fighters. They're going to do most of your dirty work for you. Technicians are your researchers, so
Hola, this is the Smashfall Studies.
you're going to need them to do most of
territories are
the
being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are
most
being
of the
spirited
research
away by
work
the
or
evil
anything that's
organization
related
for
to
an unknown
science out in the
purpose.
field.
In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
And then you have your social minions, which are basically skilled in deception, misconstruing information, that kind of stuff there. And so you have guards, mercenaries, snipers, and martial artists. for your military class. You have technicians, scientists, biochemists, and I think it's theoretical physicists, or just physicists for the last one. Oh, what do you found? Research. And there you go. And then your valets, or your social mediums, are classified into valets, spin doctors, playboys, and diplomats. Oh, the Mercury mirror. So what that was research. So now that I've sent some guys to do research, what they're going to do is they're going to come over here to the research machine and take out a file.
Capture tag issued.
Nobody escapes my evil organization.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
For someone who gave up on me, he still seems very, very loyal enough to salute me whenever I'm aiming the camera at him. So that's the maid that I captured. I'm going to need to have her interrogated.
Security door breached.
One thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these down to 2, and I'm going to start putting up some nerve gas traps.
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Object has been ordered.
Now these traps by themselves are useless,
Object purchase order confirmed.
but hopefully once I get my my lab up and running again after being destroyed, I'll be able to fit in a freak trigger. And a freak trigger uses the blundering freaks, these things here,
Security door breached.
in order to essentially create a never-ending thing of traps. Not quite on par with the Uber trap, that is a trap that is completely inescapable, but this usually keeps most people confused for a while.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Commencing mission.
I'm going to take her. I'm going to
Warning.
some
High
interrogation
security door
chairs.
breached. Object has been ordered. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Object purchase order confirmed.
I have to get an interrogation chair out before she ends up starving.
Warning. High security door breached. Intruder alert. Security door
Now,
bypassed.
agents' times on your island are timed. If anybody's watched my walk, they know that. Basically what happens is they're given a certain amount of time on the island in order to do a specific task. So if they're investigators like these ones, then their general task is to find incriminating
Warning.
evidence.
High security door breached.
For the people who succeed in finding that evidence, they will leave your island and increase your heat for that particular organization. However, if their time runs out, they will simply attempt to leave the island. So this large corridor of doors, filled with nerve gas, basically keeps them stupefied long enough that their time is wasted. And there's even potential for them to even become trapped there permanently. So I'm not sure if you guys saw that. I was accidentally hovering over the peak bar on my start menu. Comedians doing research is so fun to watch. There's enough fun gimmicky stuff for now. How's this doing? Hard to say. Still waiting for this to finish going up.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed. Depot now stocks new objects.
Oh look, I unlocked the brainwasher. The brainwasher is actually literally what it sounds
This
like.
is a Sabre World Service announcement.
It is
In the wake of yet
a
another
device
civilian
that
kidnapping, the
removes
Global
and
Defense
washes
Alliance has issued a joint
a
statement
minion's
warning
brain.
all skilled workers to be on their guard, as they may be at risk. None of the kidnapped victims have been heard of again, and no ransom demands have been made. It is believed that they may have been exploited in some evil training scheme.
Device selection.
Okay, now that he's loyal again, I can let him out.
Prisoner set free.
And right back to work he goes. I'm gonna need mercenaries, aren't I? Yes, 2 of them.
New objects are available for purchase. Warning, high security door breached.
Pardon me one moment, please. Alright, sorry about that. There's another nerve gas trap. Oh, that's not traps. These are traps. Put one here.
Object has been ordered.
Yeah, put one
Object
here.
purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered. Security door bypassed.
and there.
Object purchase order confirmed. Warning, high security door breached. Intruder alert, security door bypassed.
Oops, not corridor. It has to be strong room. Because I just realized that there wasn't a way into that room.
Underway.
Meaning that guys can easily get in there.
Room construction unpaused. Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Why
Warning,
these interrogations
high
aren't
security door
happening?
breached. Prisoner interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection. Mission underway.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this room down.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Oh, Junpei's out on the map. I just noticed that. I think I sent him away after I lost the matron.
Depot now stocks new objects. Warning, high security door breached.
So as you guys can see with the blue rings around their feet, this guy here has not found any evidence yet. The blue ring means he's still cool, so to speak. He hasn't found any heat on me, any incriminating evidence. Which is the whole point of wasting their time in this area here before they actually make it into my main base. Now once again, if you give me one moment here. I was just double checking my decision to which evil doomsday device to create. I am making the one which I hope I was going to make to begin with. Wee. We now have a valet? No. Oh, we now have a spin doctor who's going to be training valets. That's my valet trainer here.
Закурить. Закурить.
Fustompa, huh? That's a scene. Nossa bad.
There we go. Now they're gonna come over to here. My spin doctor, as well as a new valet, are gonna start training more valets. Go ahead and destroy two of these.
object is inaccessible and
Look,
must be
one of
moved
these for
if
now.
yet to be used.
This is a Patriot World Service broadcast. General Gunfleet of the Patriot Council has today issued a warning to all American citizens after the recent string of kidnappings. The General urged all citizens to take basic self-preservation measures, such as not accepting candy from strangers. And now the weather.
Fun's frozen. Why are my funds frozen? Let's stick a door here.
Object has been ordered.
Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but I'm in oh yeah, you guys can. Okay. Ignore that for a moment then. Here. Sorry about that, I just wanted to send somebody a message, that's all. Don't need that camera can go. Ah, there's my mercenary. Once he's trained, I believe that gives me back all of my first level guys here. Somebody really likes their floors polished.
Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Actually, the reflections in the floors here are one of the really cool things in this game. Because everything in the game is reflected absolutely flawlessly in the floor. And that has to take a lot of rendering ability.
Goods.
Alright, so unfortunately there's not much to do at this point, except sit back and let my minions train. Oh, we got soldiers, no saboteurs. Burglars. That's okay. As long as they don't get into my base, that's perfectly fine. Okay, well, let's put the security back up on these doors. And see if I can't make me a freak trigger. Now here's how you make a freak trigger. First you're going to need an entryway. And then 2 corridors. Then the actual room. Actually, just do it like that.
New room build order confirmed.
Then you need an actual piece of laboratory room for the floor. Now we're gonna stick doors here,
Object purchase order
here,
confirmed.
and here. And here goes my biotanks.
Object has been ordered.
Now on the floor in the corridor here, you put down pressure plates.
Room construction unpaused. Object purchase order confirmed.
Just fill her all up with pressure
Object
plates.
has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Room
Now what this does
construction
is,
unpaused.
a scientist comes in here with a body bag, and you're going to keep this door locked, so you're going to come around this way to here, and it's going to drop the body bag in there. And then what you do is, once he leaves through either of these doors, you lock this door. That way the freak will walk into here. If they need extra coaxing, unlock this one, but don't leave it unlocked too long or any freaks in here might escape. So the freak walks in here in an attempt to get out, and you then lock down both doors, and then voila, they're trapped. Then they will blunder around and on the they'll blunder about in the pressure pad room, setting off the pressure pads repeatedly.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
One problem with this method is it doesn't make clicking on the agents quite hard. It's also not as necessary when they're being constantly sapped of their smarts by the trap. Let's go see how our minion training is going. Oh, we've already got 2 mercenaries. Waiting to train 2 guards into more mercenaries. It's going well so far. Got a new spin doctor in training.
Caution. Not all object hotspots are accessible. Warning, high security door breached. Object will be moved shortly.
Actually, that reminds me, I should get some weaponry ready.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
2 heavy weapon rifle racks.
Object has been ordered.
3
Object
guard
purchase
racks.
order confirmed.
Handgun cabinet. Actually, we'll move the handgun rack.
Object has been ordered.
There.
Object move order confirmed. Object will be moved shortly. Object move order confirmed.
That's what doesn't
High
take so much
security
room.
door breached.
Lots of research going on.
Intruder tagged for capture.
Like I said, nobody escapes my evil organization.
Hola.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
So I was just checking my broadcast to see how it's doing. Seems like it's doing pretty good.
Warning. High security door breached. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed. Warning. An object is being stolen by an intruder. Kill tag issued.
Ooh, not that one.
Intruder tagged for termination.
There's Jubei.
Intruder detected on security network.
Атамай!
Warning. High security door breached.
Oh, that's what you get.
Tag cleared. Prisoner released. Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Like I said, unfortunately, as we are waiting for people to train, there's really not much to do at this point. Once we got that third spin, Doctor will send. There we go. Go ahead and send 2 here, along with Jubei. What else do I need? 2 valets. Send 5, and I'll send
Warning.
10
High security
workers.
door breached.
Set them to hiding. Better actually send 5 scientists too, just to speed up the process.
door bypassed.
If this guy turn around
Warning,
and see
burglary in
her.
progress. Kill tag issued.
He's not going to.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, there. Come on. There you go.
Warning, critical hotspots are blocked. Move this object to a more accessible location.
I'm gonna go ahead and have my current freaks killed off.
Kill tag
As
issued.
it's not always best having them walking around the island. Looks like I only have the two. How the hell did you manage to get trapped in there? Both not arrived yet. Oh, helicopter. Okay, they're leaving by helicopter. And
Commencing
go!
mission.
Now it should be fully built now. I might go ahead and turn on my... my room here. I can always expand this if needed when I need to do my martial arts and snipers and all that. But I can't convince them to kill each other. Minute left on that. So anything about freaks is they don't resurrect their stats. But as they keep getting beat, they don't regenerate. I'd also get them done pretty fast if I was to come on, there you go. If I was to sap their smarts or their attention, as those are both incredibly low, only maximum 20.
Hey guys, Rascal here again with another hot piece of Siberian gossip. Remember, this is a pirate radio station, and I'm here to give you the info Hammer won't. I got a tip from a hacker comrade in Vladivostok. Apparently, one of our best Soviet scientists has defected to the evil organization. Hammer is trying to cover this up, but I have it on good word they are sending out a hit squad to assassinate the traitor.
Okay, so let's put the base on low alert now. Due to the fact that we're going to have that mercenary scientist arriving on base. And they will be sending a hit squad to assassinate him soon. So when putting the base on, there's 3 alerts. You got stand down, which is basically like regular. You have low alert or amber alert,
Security door bypassed.
where your mercenaries will arm themselves. As you can see here, they're grabbing handguns from the handgun racks. However, that being said, they normally won't. They will use them if necessary, but they're not going to go actively seeking trouble. Now, on red alert, everybody's going to start running. Even technicians and valets, and usually the non-fighting types, will resort to fighting if push comes to shove. And any active and armed military minions will actually seek out and destroy intruders on site.
Detected in base.
So that's your 3 differences between your alert cycles.
Intruder tagged for termination. Intruder detected on security network.
Now the assassins have arrived.
Kill tag issued.
We will have to have them killed.
Intruder tagged for termination.
I like their jetpacks. Why can't my minions have jetpacks like that? Now we have the mercenary scientist, but we do not have the Codex of Knowledge.
Kill tag issued.
North Freaks down. Not that big a deal.
Tag removed.
Take his tag off for now, though. Jubei is back. And this is where you go.
Underway.
Now these are the guys I'm worried about over here. The good soldiers. There's poor, pathetic, good, and exceptional. Those are the 4, there's also feeble, but the only investigators that you'll find are the 4 original ones that, on the very first island, who start right at the beginning. And they're actually incapable of providing any harm to you. But These ones here are good good soldiers, so that means they're second best. I'm gonna have to ensure that they don't end up killing me. But that's why I do have my mercenaries and stuff arming themselves. Interceptor transmissions indicate that top hammer scientists have been working in Severnaya on a project known as Codex of Knowledge. The Codex is an advanced computational device that very well could be the key to developing the Doomsday device. Infiltrate the research station and steal the Codex, but be prepared for fierce opposition. A mercenary scientist will also be needed at some stage if the Codex is to be understood and utilized. I'm going to unlock my secondary optional objective. Here's the mercenary scientist. I was just checking out my lab. It's a pretty spiffy lab. Also, there's not too much he can do until I'm able to capture that Codex. Once the Codex is built, I can start manufacturing my Doomsday device. And then we'll be approaching the end. Hope I should have that by another 12. And done.
Hey guys, I'm back. There were a few Hammer operatives asking questions around here, so I had to turn off my pirate radio signal for a few days. I hacked into the computer system at the Severnia Research Facility while I was off air and found that a top-secret Codex machine had just been stolen. According to the memo I decrypted, only a few brilliant scientists can make sense of the Codex. But if I decipher, it can be used to make a Doomsday device. Chilling stuff, huh?
Now, being able to capture Lord Kane will be very fantastic at this time, as that will mean that I can use the infamous Kane Jubei strategy, which allows me to even take out super agents with a relative ease.
Citizen of North China, this is a party announcement. Envoy is pleased to announce that they have forced the departure of the Kaiser, the devious Westerner who has been poisoning Chinese minds. Although Anvil did not say where he had gone, you may rejoice in the knowledge that the Kaiser's pestilent presence is no longer upon you. Praise the chairman.
Weekend tag issued.
I got social media, gonna start socially weakening people now, psychologically weakening them. So I'll be doing that now. Codex being put down somewhere. Where's the Codex of Knowledge going? Oh, I bet you they put it over here. Yes, it did.
Object
there.
will be moved shortly.
There's Lord Keane. Now, I do need to train him up a bit, though. But this one here, Smooth Operator, that's his specialty. Basically, it convinces somebody to instantly leave the base with all heat. However, the trick is when you target somebody, they don't do anything until he actually reaches them and uses his ability. So, he can cause, if used on the leader of a squad, it'll cause the entire squad simply just stand there dumbfounded until Lord Kane reaches them, allowing Jubei to teleport in and murder everybody with relative ease. Okay. Now I still need to protect the mercenary scientist long enough for him to actually use the codex. So we do have to stay here for quite a bit longer and stay on alert to make sure that those assassins don't get to him. You notice he's always playing out the exact same role. So in order to unlock the Doomsday device I want, I'm going to need to use the environmental chamber. I'm up to 10 spin doctors, 9 fillets, so that's not a big deal. But I am going to retain my alarm status until I'm done with the codex, because I would prefer my guards to be armed. Got nobody on the world map, and I want to let my heat cool down. As you can see, my heat with Saber is very high right now because I've been operating quite a lot in the area.
Warning! Hostile presence detected in base.
Now, as you can see, a bunch of my social minions are now running for the door. That's because the security camera spotted them. And the guy sitting at the desk relayed the information to the loudspeaker, where the people who were standing around it came running. However, the internal areas of my base are remaining as secretive as ever. They're not making anywhere near.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed.
I'm going to stick this door on level 4. Which causes these two to guard the outside of it. Meaning that he is very completely safe inside here. But he can't get out either. You see, after he's done analyzing the codex, he'll be useless to me. We can't very well have him escaping and telling people of his escapades on my island, can I?
Check objective screen for new goals.
The mercenaries had a change of heart and is trying to escape the island and defect back to the forces of justice. Kill him.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Great power at the map! I use some
Warning,
pennies as a
security door breached.
I use the Codex of Knowledge with the Environmental Chamber. And voila. So I'm doing the Environmental Chamber in order to make the Earthquake Beam. And who is the lucky scientist who gets to that? He's not here yet. Okay, well, I can turn down off my alarms now. With the mercenary scientist dead, we no longer need to fear the,
Weaken tag issued.
the assassins. Now anybody who's armed will return back to the armory here and remove their weaponry.
Warning, hostile presence detected in base.
I believe this should be the guy coming to
Security network.
analyze the Codex of Knowledge and create my doomsday device. No, he must be after the peat bog. Not much else to do on the world map right now. If I wanted to, I could try to capture, you know, my biochemist.
Security door
Or
bypass.
Playboy. But I personally don't see too much of a need right now. At the very least, however, my base is back to working order, and my minion force is back up to full.
Warning, high security door breached.
All he has to do is analyze it. So it climbs up on top of the machine. Places the tray inside. It somehow does several tests using the little device on top. And voila, research is done.
New goals. New room blueprints now
Okay,
available.
build the rocket cavern in preparation for the Doomsday device construction. So click here, rocket silo foundations. Coax of knowledge is of no use and has been destroyed as a precaution.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening.
Now, if you excuse me for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and pause my broadcast as I kind of need to use the washroom. Okay, so we're back.
Warning! Hostile presence detected in base.
Sorry about that. I went to the washroom and stuff like that. My base is on fire. It is too.
They will, of course, die.
But Atam's life do some many special moves.
Kill tag issued.
They cannot defeat me with their slender arms.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Alrighty then. Okay, so we're just waiting for our rocket cavern to build. Lots of people seem to be going in there. As far as I know, Jet Chan is still the only super agent after me and not on the island.
Objective complete.
Stop. My mouse is
New objectives available.
messing up on me. Global chaos. Okay, I'm gonna need diplomats at this point. The master plan is building up a head of steam now. It can be constructed. A supply of special resources will be needed. And these resources, or it'd also be necessary to install operatives into positions of power in all territories so we can monitor their activities.